Ladies and gentlemen, at only 20 years old, my next guest has one of the fastest serves in tennis history, routinely hitting balls over 140 miles an hour. Please welcome the #6 ranked tennis player in the world, Andy Roddick.
I gotta be honest, I don't know if I can top sex with a vacuum cleaner.
I think you can. I have faith in you.
I don't know if I want to.
Oh, you will. You'll do as you're told. We got to talk about this. Very few people can do what you and I can do, which is hit a tennis ball. No, I hear that and I think 140, 150 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So few people can achieve that kind of speed. When did you discover that you had that weapon? I mean, was that one of those things like in a superhero movie where the superhero discovers that he can like shoot lasers out of his hand?
It was just like that. No, it wasn't.
You had me going for a second.
Yeah.
But were you, I mean, how did it happen the first time you hit a ball and it went that fast?
I was in practice when I was like 16 and I was getting kind of pissed off in practice and I just kind of went to this half motion and hit it as hard as I could and it went in and I tried it a second and a third time and it just kind of stuck, I guess.
Was there like a guy on the sidelines with a cigar fell out of his mouth and he was like, I got to sign this? I mean, it was just been an amazing moment.
Yeah, and then
I think in terms of bad moves
out of his hands.
Yeah, right. Then he deflected you and you battled.
Exactly.
Have you ever used that as a weapon? I mean, have you ever been angry at someone and fired a ball 150 miles an hour at them?
Well, you know how like some kids hide behind stuff and throw eggs?
Right.
I just hit tennis balls at cars. And,
right,
you know.
right. It would just be so cool if you went through life solving crimes with that ability.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna...
It's not gonna work,
no.
Yeah. People go like, ow, bang, ball hurt. I'll shoot you now.
Yeah.
You have to do, you were 10 years old when you were signed up to get a deal with Reebok.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, how does a 10-year-old, I mean, did Reebok just descend on a helicopter in your house? And how did this happen? How did they find you at 10 years old?
I just annoyed him a bunch. No, we were at a tournament I was with my older brother. He used to play tennis, and I went up to the booth and said, you know, I think I'm going to be good someday, so, you know, how about some free stuff?
That takes a lot of, I mean, for a 10-year-old, that's either incredibly obnoxious. If you can't back it up, it's like, what a punk kid, but the fact that you could back it up makes it cool.
Well, I think I provided comedy for them, and they, you know, they made me kind of like the charity case, so.
And so they started giving you free stuff.
Yeah.
And then I hope at some point turned into a real deal. And still, I mean, if you're their spokesman and you're still just getting a sneaker occasionally.
No.
You play good and you got the other sneaker, kid.
No,
you know. That would be really depressing.
Yeah, and then when I turned pro, we made it official, I guess.
Right, that's nice. Now, you have to play in these celebrity tournaments all the time. And thank God I've never played in one of those. But when I'm a celebrity, I will. And, but you're playing against, you must have to take it down a lot, because if you're playing an older celebrity, you can't be firing the ball at them 140 miles an hour.
Well, yeah, you know, I got issues with that sometimes, you know. I played Dr. Phil a couple times, and, you know, you hit Dr. Phil 140 in the chest, and, you know, he's going to tell you you're an angry individual and psychoanalyze, and I'm going to get all psyched out, and I don't want to deal with that. I can't handle that, no. None of that.
No, so you have to, so it must be weird for you, because you have to, you know, consciously make sure that you're not using really your skills when you play tennis so that no one gets hurt.
We have to make it so, you know, you can play nice, and we call it a hit and giggle.
Hit and giggle?
Yeah.
Wow, what a humiliating term.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds naughty. How about a little, sounds like in English, kind of like, hey, old hit and giggle, would ya? Can we do a spot of hit and giggle? Spot of the old hit and giggle, we will. You played Regis in like table tennis when you were on his show, and he's a competitive guy. You can just see it in his eyes. He probably wanted to win, didn't he?
Yeah, he was into it. You know, he's like grunting, and I think he was like, I think he was like sweating slightly by the end. And...
Yeah, a desperate man, angry man.
Come on, already, will you serve the ball?
Finally.
Now, there's this new fad in tennis where the players wear the sleeveless shirts. They try and get the good-looking players to wear the sleeveless shirts. Are you going to get in on this too?
No.
Why?
See, the players that wear them actually have like muscles in their arms.
Oh, really?
See, if you'll notice the baggy shirt tonight, I don't.
Really? Well, they're a burden, let me tell you.
And it's like...
It's not easy.
Yes.
Hey, cut it out. Now I'm bleeding.
But, no, that's a no-go for me.
Really?
That would not be a good play for me at all.
Right, right.
You want people to come to tennis, not run away.
Really? No, we'll just work it out and, you know.
Yeah, right.
Can I ask you a question about the ball boy? Do you ever tempted to fire one at a ball boy when they're running by? Because when I'm watching and they go like, it is like a video game, you know? And you do think sometimes you just be like, I got one, you know?
Well, from my years of practice of hitting cars, I've become good at hitting ball boys as well. So it's,
just take them out, right, and they go down.
It's been good.
Now, let me ask you, I'm bringing this up because she's on tomorrow. Mandy Moore, who you've been seeing for a while, is on the show tomorrow. How did you guys meet?
Her mom's a tennis fan, and we were in Toronto last year, and her mom watched my match, and we were talking afterwards, and she was like, you know, come see a movie set if you want. I've never seen it before. I'd never seen a movie set before, and I was like, you know, it doesn't hurt that your daughter's gorgeous, and so I went, and we hit it off, and I guess that was it.
Now, you've played tennis with Mandy's mom, is that right?
I have.
You see, that's a delicate thing, because if you lose, that's bad, but if you win, that's bad, I would think, because you want to make her mom happy.
We don't really play competitively. We go out and try to give her pointers and stuff, because she's played for a while, so it's more like a hit and giggle.
Yeah. So you go home to Mandy and go, just had a little hit and giggle with your mom there, huh? It's going to get you in a lot of trouble. That is a bad situation. This was really fun. We're so glad that you could come on the show. I hope you can come back sometimes. Great. Really fun talking to you. Good luck next month at the U.S. Open, and I hope we see you soon.
Thank you.
That was great. Andy Roddick, everybody. We'll take a break when we come back. Blur is here. Stick around. This is a good thing. My next guests are here with a song from their latest album, Think Tank, and they'll be appearing tomorrow night at the Hammerstein Ballroom right here in Manhattan. Please welcome Blur. Hey, thank you. That was great. Thanks so much for doing it. Blur, everybody, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around.
Late Night with Conan O'Brien.
Why?
Party!
Let's leave it alone.
Late Night with Conan O'Brien. TV to keep you up.
What a show that was!
I'm telling you. It was fabulous. That's what it was.
That's what it was. I got to mention that Mr. Pollock here, Mr. Kevin Pollock, which you failed to mention earlier.
Yes.
You other club dates.
Yeah, touring around the country. They can check the calendar by going to kevinpollock.net. You know, I'm going to Tempe Improv, San Jose Improv, a bunch of places. Check kevinpollock.net and you'll find out where in your city.
And it's primarily a porn site, I've been told.
Yeah.
It's probably a chip blocking you from going there.
That's
all right.
crazy talk.
That's crazy talk that you're doing. Can't you be here every night in an inset box in the corner of the screen, just talking and commenting as Christopher Walken?
What Conan's really saying.
All right. Also, our thanks to Mr. Andy Roddick for stopping by.
Yeah.
He was nice. I mean, 140 miles an hour. And big thanks to Blur for stopping by. I love those guys. Jimmy Vino on the Max Weinberg 7. Stay tuned for Last Call with Carson Daly. Good day.
like you. I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm putting you down for the Michael Jackson joke, the Martha Stewart joke, and the Ambassador, all for the heavenly low price of $75.
Look, I don't want to buy anything.
Fine, I'm a businessman. I'll give you the jokes, the Ambassador, the aluminum siding, and 1 evening of anything goes sex with me, and we'll make it an even 70. Just sign here.
I don't want to have sex with you. Now just get out of here.
All right, I'll be honest with you, friend. It's been a lean year. If I don't make this sale, my little Jimmy won't be getting that kidney transplant he's so desperate for.
Wait, you have a sick son?
Okay, you caught me. That was a lie. Now, how many of the Ambassadors do you want?
0, okay? Just go.
Okay, you win. I'll give you the Michael Jackson joke, the Martha Stewart joke, the Ambassador, the aluminum siding, sex with me, and some of our country's most precious nuclear secrets, all for $12 even. If you can find a better deal than that, I'll eat my hat.
Okay, I'll buy the stupid vacuum cleaner.
Great, it'll come in handy later when we have the sex.
Wait a minute, we're not having sex later.
All right, we'll do it now. I'll be on top, and on the bottom, the Ambassador.
Oh, no, but get...